Hello Internet! The Arkham Chronicle is at the Kia Oval in London, England, which is one of the spiritual homes of English cricket dating back to 1845. They also rent out function rooms, renting them out to people like Fantasy Flight Games. But let's back up a bit. In October and November 2018, Asmodee Fantasy Flight held a series of preview events across the globe to give people an early taste of their new game Keyforge. Each event was ticket only and limited to 64 participants. In addition to getting a Keyforge deck weeks before release, the UK event also had some exclusive swag, which was more than you got at Gen Con that year. You received a Chains card and 10 double-sided Power Stun cards from the starter box, 3 solid resin keys, each of which was a different colour, and 24 acrylic ember tokens, which fit into the slots on your keys so you can tell that they've been forged. How cool is that? Much more durable than cardboard. You also received 15 double-sided acrylic damage tokens, plus your deck of course, which wasn't one of the tutorial decks but a fully fledged retail version. And there was plenty of everything to go around. Because there were a couple of no-shows, even some of the spectators actually got to play as well. Just like the previous year's Legend of the Five Rings preview event, which we also attended, this was an expertly organised affair. You had a spacious event area with tons of natural daylight and comfortable chairs, which is what you want for a day-long card game event. After completing a bit of paperwork on the way in, then you got to pick up your goodies and had plenty of time to sit down, study your deck and read the rules if you hadn't checked them out online. There were plenty of printed copies to go around. Lots of people turned up fully prepared with sleeves, deck boxes and playmats, some of which were even homemade works of art. And if you didn't like your houses, you were free to swap your deck with any of the other participants before the matches started. There was a little speech to kick off the first round.
Keyforge players, welcome to the first ever UK Keyforge Tournament!
And then it was get stuck in.
Welcome to the Crucible. Let the Keyforging commence from 80 minutes on round 1.
It was great to see lots of staff around, so you never had to wait for a judge and could always find someone to ask if you had questions. It's like they've done this before. And the tournament part was fully computerised using FFG's proprietary event software. Although the day was all about having fun and learning rather than competition. There was free chilled water throughout, and after the second round there was a lunch break, although we sadly missed this part. Then there were a couple of more rounds to play before the tournament part ended, but you were free to carry on with casual games or just hang around and chat. Lockdown Gaming UK were in attendance with a live streaming setup, and you can check out the games they covered on their Twitch channel. All in all, it was another enjoyable event organised by Asmodee UK, and we definitely hope to see them run more previews in the future. And look out for our interview with the head of worldwide organised play for Asmodee. But you want to know more about the cricket, right? The Oval, currently known as the Kia Oval as it is sponsored by the Kia Motor Corporation, was first opened in 1845. It is the home ground of Surrey County Cricket Club and was the first ground in England to host international Test cricket in September 1880, when England played Australia. Although the first international cricket match was 36 years earlier in September 1844 between the USA and Canada. Canada won by 23 runs. The final test match of the English season is still traditionally played at the Oval, but it has also been the site of several other sporting premieres. In 1870 it staged England's first international football match versus Scotland. It was also the site of the first FA Cup final in 1872. That's for football, or soccer to our overseas visitors. People have been playing cricket on the site long before the stadium was built, with the earliest recorded first-class match there being London versus Dartford in June 1724. What were you doing in 1724? In addition to cricket, the area known as Kennington Common at the time was also used for public executions.